So now we're going to install FileMaker Server itself. Now I've downloaded the trial version of FileMaker Server 17 onto this server, and that's the version I'm going to use. You can actually install the trial and then put in your license key later on if you want to. So we're just going to double click and open this. Going to get a security warning from Windows. It's okay, hit run. See, it'll actually extract the installer files into a desktop folder. Then we're going to choose English as the installation language. Hit next. See, this goes pretty quick on a T2 medium. So we're going to hit next. It's going to have a quick README here, asking you to disable certain things. These are all in the installation guide if you look at the documentation. Accept the licensing terms here. Hit next. Where you want to install FileMaker, so if you have multiple drives you can actually install it to run it somewhere else, but I keep the default for this. And you'll notice here this allows an option for a WebDirect worker machine, and this is if you're doing that multi-machine deployment, or if you're supporting up to 500 users you can do this installation process on a worker machine. But we're doing the master machine, so we're going to leave that checked off. Next. Now it's the user account that's going to act as the FileMaker server administrator. So for scheduled scripts that run and administrative actions for FileMaker server, this is the user account it's going to use. I just leave this as local system for the most part. Organization name, we're going to say FM master class. And then next. So now it's going to ask us to create an admin console username, password, and PIN number. So choose a password, username is admin, select the PIN number, make sure all that matches, then hit next, and install. So now it's going to install FileMaker Server. You'll see it'll install any dependencies that it needs. Quick note, it's going to install a Java dependency as well, and Java is one of the things that you don't want to install and update separate from FileMaker Server. So after this goes, I'll show you where to check on that. So Microsoft IIS is used by the web publishing engine. That's what it's installing now. Okay, now you see it's installing Java 8 Update 171. Now, FileMaker Server uses Bonjour. I normally recommend that you keep this. This allows FileMaker Pro to connect and discover the server, so even though it's optional, I almost always require it. Click yes. Next, accept for Bonjour, hit next, and install. And you see it will install Bonjour, click finish, and then this will finish up with some additional dependencies. And it should wrap up here in just a second after it validates. When FileMaker Server is done installing, you'll notice two things. It'll give you an option here to launch the server admin console. This is a good idea because it allows you to go right into the configuration. But also you'll see that a shortcut has been saved on your desktop, localhost :16001/admin console. That's the address that you'll use in your browser to access the admin console on the server itself. So we're going to jump right into configuration and launch the server admin console.